Hi, my name is Yulia or Sutanetta if you didn't know, and this is my channel about Lolita fashion. And today I'm going to make a little bit of a funny video because I'm going to look at old pictures of myself when I just started doing Lolita fashion, and I'm honestly a little bit embarrassed because I did post them on my page, and now we can all take a look and laugh at them. So I started Lolita about 10 years ago. No, even more. I think I found out about it when I was like 13 years old, and I started wearing it around the same time, but I can't really say that I was wearing it because I was total Ita, as you will see right now, but I did get my first dress when I was about 13 years old. There are certain reasons why you are an Ita if you are, and for me that was lack of money and lack of taste as well because I was so young and I didn't really see a lot of good coordinates back then because I was mostly into cosplay, and this is how I found out about Lolita fashion. Didn't have enough experience, I didn't have enough money to buy all the things needed for the coordinates, so I did what I could, and it was not the best. So yeah, if you want to check it out and see how much of a Nita I was, then stay here and let's get started. So my first ever coordinate back then, I just got my first Lolita dress, and I talked about it before. This was horrible quality replica of AP Milky-chan from eBay. I had no clue that was a replica. When I ordered it, I had no clue about what replica was. It came with a headdress and wrist cuffs. I felt like the most of the coordinate is complete and I don't need a lot to wear it. And I just couldn't wait to, go out in this. So I wish I was patient because this is the photo shoot that I had. This was my first ever Lolita photo shoot. There isn't much to say. It's horrible. I didn't iron the dress. It came with this huge helicopter head bow. The wrist cuffs are also kind of enormous. Also, it was kind of cold outside, and I didn't have any Lolita boleros or cardigans or anything like that. So I found the only black jumper that I had at home. It was fluffy, so I thought it's going to go well with Lolita. The worst part about this coordinate, though, is that I didn't have any sort of legwear to go on my legs. I didn't have anything apart from, you guessed it, like white and black striped knee socks. So because I didn't have any other choice, I wore those. And also for the shoes, I didn't have any Lolita shoes at all. So I found only what seemed, in my opinion, suitable pair of shoes. Denim ballet flats. Yeah, they were denim. But altogether, it just looks really bad. Like a kid tried cosplaying Lolita. That is what it was, though. And for my second coordinate, it's kind of similar. This was my first ever anime festival. We call them festivals in English. It's conventions, just we call them festivals, and this was my first ever anime convention, and I decided to wear Lolita, but I think at this point I knew more about it because I got into the community online, I did my research, and yeah, I was really upset when I found out what kind of dress I got, but I didn't have any other one, and I really wanted to go to the festival. I didn't have any cosplays. Luckily, this time I decided to change my legwear to just black knee socks. Thank God I did it. Also, I received my first ever pair of shoes from Borderline. I specifically remember that I ordered pink shoes and I received white ones, and I was so upset about it because pink would go so well with this dress. I'm also wearing this same fluffy jacket that I got. I think it was my mom's and she used to wear it at home. I've got the same cosplay week. After I posted my first ever Lolita photo shoot, I got tons of recommendations to throw away that helicopter bow, and that's what I did. So, I mean, I didn't throw it away, but I put it aside, So I decided I'd rather just wear a simple headband and not look ridiculous, and I'm honestly quite happy that I did that. Also, as you can see, I don't have a petticoat. I just didn't have a petticoat. I think I wore just shorts. But overall, it's not too bad. Like, if this was my first ever attempt, I wouldn't complain too much. This was not really coordinate. It's not my clothes, most of it. So the dress is hers. It does look like cosplay, like Lolita cosplay. I don't even know what this dress is. I have no clue where she got it. It's really weird. It was also really short, even for a Lolita dress. I wore an office blouse underneath because I didn't have a frilly blouse. I absolutely hated blouses and shirts, so yeah, that was the only one I had probably. Luckily, I got some wrist cuffs. She gave them to me. She gave me this weird head bow. There wasn't a clip, and I think it was handmade. Then there are my pink sporty socks, the only pink socks that I could find, and my white bodyline shoes, and my hair. My hair is the worst part of it all. Like, I feel like if this was my just first coordinate, it wouldn't be like too horrible, but this was not my first coordinate, and I completely ruined it by not doing anything to my hair. I couldn't do anything really. I still can. That's kind of why I wear wigs. I'm really bad at styling hair. So yeah, that is a shitty Coords. Then I asked for a bodyline order for my birthday, and I asked to get a couple of things that I needed. I get the squirrel patty dress in lavender OP. I also got the pink bolero and a new pair of pink shoes because I really wanted pink shoes. It's bad. Well, first of all, I did really like this bolero. I'm not really sure why it was so vividly pink. Like, it was way too vivid and too bright, and the color was not matching any of my items. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan, but that was the only bolero that I had to wear with Lolita, so I went for it. I mean, I thought it's better to have just a too pink bolero than have a not Lolita bolero, so I went with this. And I also have on my legs some really see-through white tights, and of course the only pair of pink socks that I had at home. They're not even frilly. I mean, overall it's not too bad, but also not too good. I would definitely remove the socks. And I also didn't have a headdress at all, so I thought, I'd rather just put a couple of clips on my hair than wear a massive head bow again. This was another anime convention. I don't remember what it is, but I also got some bodyline. The truth is, I did really like this dress, and I wish I had an opportunity to style it better. I don't even know where to start. I think the thing that clashes in here the most is my accessorizing. I really enjoyed OTT Lolita at the time, but I didn't have, as I said, I didn't have any money to do OTT, and I didn't have a lot of accessories. In fact, I only had like 5 Lolita accessories altogether. There wasn't a better option for me than just to wear them all, and that's what I did. It's disgusting. First of all, look at the necklaces that I have. It doesn't, like, none of this matches the dress. And then on my head, I've also got that handmade headdress that also doesn't match. Also, my bangs were growing, and instead of styling it and like putting it to the side in some way or doing something to it, I just decided to use hair clips. And as you can see, I also didn't brush my hair too well. Yeah, it's not good. God, on my wrist, I've got 2 bracelets that I don't even know how I found those. I didn't have any bracelets at home. This is probably some stuff that I would never wear that I found in the bottom of a box with all the things, random things that I have at home. This outfit altogether, this coordinate is just, everything is clashing here. The only thing that matches, I would say, is the OTKs. The OTKs, the knee socks. I wouldn't say they are perfect, but they're okay. Oh my god, and also for the petticoat, you can see that I've got some puffness, right? It is a ring petticoat, and not the best choice, not the best look. I don't like it. Okay, and then happened the time when I got my first ever brando, and my first ever brando was Babyliss Ocean Bright, this dress right here. I did really like this dress. It's got ballet figures, and I did really love ballet, and I still do. It's not in my style at all. This is like one of the biggest mistakes that you can do when you just start Lolita, buying stuff just because you can, not because you want it. And I really don't recommend doing that. But I am now really happy that I have this dress, I must say. So I got this dress, and the first time I got to wear it was to a Dream Flash. I decided I will wear Lolita, and this is my coordinate. Didn't know there was bad yet. Could I do anything about it? No. And I thought, even though I don't have a lot of stuff, I still can make it work. I wouldn't say I did. So we've got my beautiful baby dress, and I did not have a petticoat. Can you believe this? At this point, I had like 4 dresses, I think, already, and I still didn't have a petticoat. Also, another big mistake that you shouldn't do. If you're buying your first dress, buy the petticoat as well. Buy it with the dress, because if you receive your first dress, you're going to be pretty much impatient and you're going to wear it and take photos and regret it. So I'm wearing the dress, no petticoat, on my legs, just simple black tights, and I'm really happy about that choice. I've also got my only Lolita wig, and on my hair as a headdress, I have this headband with flowers, which is okay. I wouldn't say that I necessarily hate it. There are 2 things that I cannot ignore. First of all, this is a denim jacket of my mom, which obviously doesn't go at all with this kind of dress, but that was the only matching thing in my opinion. And also for the shoes, the only little shoes I had were those bodyline shoes, and I didn't have anything for colder weather. And yeah, I wore my mom's boots, and they didn't go with this outfit whatsoever. And I met with my friend, and she gave me her bolero so I wouldn't have to walk around in this jacket, because I knew it was not going well together. If I take off the jacket, it's a little bit better. The next outfit, I would say that was my coordinate, because I did go out like this, but I think I only went to like a grocery shop. This is my first ever Angelic Pretty dress. Angelic Pretty was my favorite brand at the time, and I just couldn't wait to wear it once again. I don't have a petticoat underneath. Again, still, I didn't have it. That was because I didn't have much money. All of the money that I spent on Lolita, I would have to save up from not buying food at school or something like that. So, and if I had some extra money, I would rather buy something that I would see, like an accessory or a dress or a blouse and stuff like this. I do have those only pink socks that I had again. Why at this point I didn't have any frilly socks, I don't know. And it's really weird because I did love them. And then there is once again my bodyline pair of shoes. There is this only bolero that I had that is really vividly pink. And I also didn't have a headdress still, so I've got the same bows. I wouldn't say that this outfit isn't necessarily horrible. And at this point, I decided to take a break from Lolita because I was seeing that I didn't have any success. I couldn't really style well, I couldn't buy things. That was probably what was making me the most sad, is that I couldn't afford a lot of things. Following from that, I couldn't make it look coordinate. I am really, really tall, so the dresses wouldn't look good as good on me as they looked on other girls. So I decided to take a break and kind of quit Lolita, and I sold some things from my wardrobe. But then I think in about a year, I decided to come back into the fashion. This is like this second stage of my Lolita life, where I think my coordinates became better. They were not perfect because still I really didn't have a lot of money, but I was trying to make an effort to make it look better. Yeah, let's check it out. So the first outfit that I want to show is my first ever Gothic and Lolita festival outfit that I wore. I remember that I also applied to participate in the show and they declined. I was upset and I didn't understand why, but oh my god, now that I look at it, I do see now. So this Christmas, it could be good, it could be, but it wasn't. So this is a chest story dress and it's Alice themed. So what I wanted to do with this outfit is to go Alice theme on it. And I really wanted to get some striped white and blue socks. And I ordered this once, and when they arrived, blue was so vivid. Like, I didn't expect it to be so bright. When this arrived, I didn't have enough time to go and buy new ones. And when I look at it now, I see how bad it looks. I still have my only bodyline shoes. The only the only bag that could go with Lolita was that Rilakuma bag that I had, so I wore it and I don't hate it, but it certainly doesn't add anything to the outfit. Then I have matching wrist cuffs. I got, by the way, this ring. As for accessories, I did decide that I'm not going to put not matching accessories, so I've only got two. The blouse, you can clearly see how big this blouse is on me, and that was because this is like a 2XL blouse. And then the other thing that I think completely ruins this outfit is the wig. It's a really cheap wig, and the bangs is horrible. I don't like this wig at all. That was the only wig that I had at the time. The next outfit, I don't really hate it, but I hate the way it turned out. I got this AP Memorial Cake skirt, an absolutely adorable skirt, very pretty, and it gave me a massive Marie Antoinette vibe. I bought this, I think it's Neverland blouse with rococo sleeves, and I thought that I would wear a crown on my head and like do a princess look, but it just turned out really simple, not in a good way. It's just not neat because of the way my skirt is on my waist. I think because I was so thin that the skirt just kind of fell down a little bit and it should be a little bit higher. For the necklace, I decided that I didn't have any matching jewelry apart from the only necklace that could potentially match, which was this kind of heart-shaped necklace. I have white tights and my pink bodyline shoes, which I don't hate at all. I think the bottom part of this outfit is absolutely fine for a daily outfit. I did style my hair for like the first time ever. I didn't have a setting spray for the hair. I left my house, it was winter, it was snowing, so I left my house, and by the time that I got to the place to see my friend, my hair looked like this and there wasn't much that I could do. My hair is completely ruining the look as well. Okay, so the next photo is my first ever meetup. And this was a Sweet Lolita community meetup. I don't know why I came in this baby dress. Probably because that was my first ever proper Lolita event. And I didn't want to embarrass myself because I knew that my Sweet Lolita coordinates were not perfect, were far from perfect. So I wore my baby dress. I wore the black tights, my white bodyline shoes, nothing bad about it. On my head, I still have that Black Roses headdress, headband that I got in, I think, in Topshop or something. It's not bad at all. It's a very simple daily coordinate. I just once again, I hate this wig because it makes this outfit look really, really cheap. I don't like it. Then I went to another anime convention. This was my first ever coordinate that I was kind of proud of. I am not proud of it now, but it was a massive improvement for me. So I did buy this AP candy sprinkle dress, also still have it. It came with a matching headbob. I still only had this one bolero, so I wore that. I wish I didn't because it clashes with everything. It doesn't match anything. I've got all these pastel pinks and then this is really bright. At least it's Lolita. As for the accessories, they were finally in theme. I didn't have any wrist cuffs or bracelets, so this is embarrassing, but one time I found this kind of lace on an elastic and I just cut it and it doesn't look good. That was what I was wearing instead of wrist cuffs. And for my head, I just wish I didn't use these kids' hair clips. I was using them quite often. I really liked OTT and I wanted to put as many things on me as I could, but I didn't have a lot of specifically Lolita things, so I would find alternatives. It does look cheap and I don't recommend doing that. And also on my feet, I have my new shoes. And my last outfit to show here, from there, I think my looks started getting a little bit better. This coordinate is my Angelic Frizzy Tiara Rose. I've got the Neverland blouse and I asked my mom to do my hair for me. I still didn't have any matching headdress for that dress, so I only wear this little bow on the side. It's not the best because this dress and the blouse are giving so much rococo, and I think a bigger headdress is kind of a necessity here, but also I'm glad that I only did this bow and didn't try to accessorize my head too much with things that were not matching as I used to before. So as we can see here, I really learned that it's better to have less than more. And then I still didn't have any wrist cuffs, so I'm still using those elastics. I've got a proper Lolita necklace that was actually matching. One thing that I don't like about this is how off-white my tights are. Overall, this is not bad. This is much better than what I used to do. And if I had more money, I could make this coordinate better. And yep, here were my Lolita outfits that I had that when I just started doing Lolita fashion. I hope that you had a good laugh. But it's okay, because like we all started somewhere, right? And none of us were perfect in the beginning. And I think Lolita is fun because you can evolve in this fashion, you learn how to style things properly. That was probably a challenging part for me in the beginning. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was fun. I hope you had a good time looking at my old photos. If so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll also be really happy to see you on my Instagram page and my TikTok as well. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.